Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Do you want to hook up BattleNet chat so we can chat besides watching the stream? It might be easier for what we were talking about doing. So, oops, I just made a mistake. That's funny. There we go. Like, oops. I'd prefer to keep my webcam. At least I'm getting good enough to fix it more quickly. Huh. That is really weird. Well, I tried to link it into Discord, and that just does not seem to be set up correctly. So I'm going to have to see what's going on there. It's supposed to automatically post in Discord and post in Twitch, but I don't think I have it. Either way, I'll get it figured out. Still learning some of the ins and outs of Streamlabs. Making progress, but slowly. All right. Well, I think first I want to go back to Battlegrounds because I was playing with the buddies. Have you tried that yet? All right. Well, it's pretty cool. See, I made a mistake here. The game capture is all cattywampus. Oh, let's pick first. See what each one of these gets. After a different friendly minion gains stats, gain +1/+1. Start at combat, summon a minion for a tabard tier, add a copy. Whenever you summon a minion of your current tabard tier, give it +4/+4. I'm gonna try him, I think. No. I don't know. I'll say it was Sarge. Oh, Brian O'Brien, hello, welcome. Or good afternoon, yes, in Hawaii and here. So just trying out the new buddies. I won a couple of games. Oh, congratulations. That is awesome. What did you have to do to qualify for that? You needed a top 50 win rate in a qualifier tourneys this month. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. That is really awesome. And you stream too, don't you? Oh, that'll be a nice triple pretty early on. Oh yeah, definitely. I would not say stream a tournament, but yes, definitely. I was just going to watch for your schedule sometime and see you play. So I've adjusted my schedule because of work. We'll see how all the four-leggers accommodate the new schedule. She was licking my arm. Yeah, I wasn't. Okay, you cannot sit there and lick my hand while I'm playing. Come on. Especially when you kind of sneak in all stealth-like with the puppers. So yes, as I was saying, now that I am going back to work, I'm almost up to at least 75% of what I need to be. I can type again, which is good. That no typing thing was kind of difficult. But yes, I have to adjust the hours. I'm going to try this 3 to 5 schedule. It should work a little bit more. I'd like to be able to do something in the morning over coffee, but finding a time when I don't have meetings with the offshore people is difficult. And yes, I mean, it's definitely not back to 100%, but it's much more manageable. It's not waking me up at night, which is a big thing. Do I want to go demons and soul juggler or start buffing? Loon, you're not cooperating today. Pause reset. Good evening. Good evening. Or it's probably late night for you. But welcome. Nice to have you here. We're trying out the new buddies. And so far I've had some pretty good luck. I took a fourth and then a second. So gradually climbing back up from zero. What do you think of the new buddies? It is late. Oh, wow. Not sure I will be around much, but absolutely shattered. So, absolutely shattered as in they're doing good and you're having good games. We have. Do this. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Just tired. All right, make sure I read that. Well, I am prepping for the big star party on Saturday. So I have decided I'm going to do some test uh, streams later at night because I'm definitely not a night person. You can see I don't have my typical glass of wine. That will be gone until after the star party. I want to make sure that I'm not going to fall asleep on camera. And you can laugh, but I've done it in the middle of a raid when I used to play WoW. All right, so Brian, I see. By the way, I still have yet to message you about the job stuff. I'll get to it this week. Now that I don't have to worry about qualifying for Masters tournament. Oh, sure. That's no problem. Buddies are a welcome addition. Only played the one game with Tavish, and it was fun. I'm having fun with it. I had my doubts when I first started, but oh, okay, just a minute. Uh, Balloon. Yeah, I gotta stop, dog. She's digging in her bed, and the last thing I want is to have uh, bed pieces start exploding all over the room. Whenever you summon a minion of your current tavern tier, give it +4/+4. Okay. So that is not my current tavern tier. So I should have played that first. Let's do this. Oh, it's going to take a while to get used to this. No, I didn't play it right. It's tough to get the buddy partner and uh, all the requirements. It's a little restrictive. Yeah, I played a couple of games. I did one with Gale Wind, which actually it's a fairly easy buddy to play with. That's the one I took second with. His buddy reduces the amount of turns for whatever you select at the end. So I ended up having one of my buffed minions really quickly. Also, let's see. Also want to make sure that I don't sell something inadvertently. All right, that is not my tavern tier, so not really going to make a difference. Got to figure out what I'm going for here. All right. This one, the one from your tavern tier, so it'll give it +4/+4. I could get some synergy with that and take advantage there. And there's absolutely no benefit in playing him right now. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Also, seeing how you get the buddies. If you haven't played yet, it's you get your buddy, and then you can get a golden buddy as well. This is the little meter. It goes up when you win games. Now, one detriment that I don't like is that it takes up a space on your board. If you're playing something like the Tarragosas and the Dragons, then you have less space for dragons, obviously. I really wish it could just be instead of taking up a spot, that it would just grant you that power. Because then you have to worry about buffing your buddy and all of that stuff. For those buddies that aren't already buffed. All right, that's not good. Another thing I didn't enjoy was when you lose, you can actually lose uh, uh, any games that you had. And I'm not sure about how that worked, but when I played this afternoon, there was one point that I had 40, and then I came out of the game and had like 36. So I'm not sure how that functionality works. All right, so that's how I see that part. I mean, I don't have any Murlocs. Not really going to help. Okay. This board is a mess. I am not getting any synergies whatsoever trying to do this. And I didn't use the hero power, so I'm not going to get an extra minion. At this point, I think I'd rather use the hero power because it will automatically give me something from my spot. I'll just play him because I'll probably end up selling him. Like, yes, this is an example of how not to play the new Battlegrounds buddies. Or I would say don't take Lysarge because the interactions are much more complicated than the other ones that I've played. Play 2 blood gems on a friendly minion. Alright. Need to turn the sound back up on the game. I had it down for PI planning again today. So, get the wonderful sound effects of me being killed in battle. So it's PI planning season. When we prep for all of the activities for the upcoming year, or upcoming PI session. It lasts about 12 weeks. So 6 sprints. Oh, nothing looks good. Normally, if I was playing mechs, I would love to have that, but I don't have divine shields. Don't have any elementals. It's a definite spin. Oh, this could give us something. And I'd already said I was going to sell him. And I'm really not getting anything from that. Do this. Yeah, I am. Boy, this is a major fail. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to try something that is a little bit different. But one thing I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to look at a deck that LMTC was playing. Really curious. We were just having a discussion. He's kind of stuck in standard ranked climb. So wanted to get some insight into the deck that he was playing. Maybe give him some other ideas. Get some other eyes looking at it. So I'm going to go out to that. Probably won't be... Oh, congrats! That's awesome. I'm hearing lots of good things about Tavish. Alright. Let's just do this. Avenge. Or... Okay. I just like this dude. Yeah, Tavish and Brucon seem strong. I agree. Alright. This one, I do not recommend this one. Why Saraj is just... Wow. So essentially what's going to happen is I'll get my golden baby Ysarge there. And then I'm going to have to upgrade everything to level 6 to get the, I guess it doubles to +8 +8. Yep, there, I got my double. So when I triple my buddy, then I'll have a whole bunch more. Alright, so not too ouchy. Hopefully somebody else is doing worse than me. Alright. Oh, unfortunately, I got the Divine Shield. I am going to buy the Grease Spot, because I like the Grease Spot. So, the one benefit here is at least we do get a upgrade. What? Did I play against her? Alright. Who knows? That could do something. I don't think we're getting anything for him anymore. Let's go over here. Ugh. Alright, come on, just kill us and end the pain. I'm not feeling good about this one at all. Oh. I think it really depends on the buddy that you pick. And for example, this game, I'm not enjoying this game at all. I did not play this well. It's the first time I played it. It took me too long to figure out how the mechanics of the buddy worked with the hero. So I'm hoping yes, good, we're dead this turn. I was really enjoying the old Battlegrounds. I wasn't a fan of Diablo, but it was fun, and I'm glad that they didn't leave him here for too long. But now, yes, I want to go back. So, LMTC, are you still online? There you go. Heading into traditional Hearthstone. No, I'm not going to challenge. I want to spectate. Okay. So why don't you, can you put the deck, show us the deck list? Because I want to see what, Ryan, I know, nobody was a fan of Diablo. Well, you choose. You were the one, when we were talking about it, that brought up that you were just questioning the deck and not happy with the choices. I agree. When they made changes to Diablo, it was just too OP. It ruined the whole fun aspect of the game. Okay. It doesn't have the little code. Here, let's see if it gets the code in when you post it in Discord. All right, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and build the deck. All right. Yes. Yeah, it is too long for Twitch. But I just copied just the code. Let's see if I can put it in there. All right, why can I not message in my own Slack channel? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I knew there was, I was waiting for that. Here we go. Here's the code. All right. Bruce Shaman. LMTC Shaman. All right. Done. Let's see what you've got there. So, Kindling Elemental. Next elemental, one less. After you play an elemental, gain one attack. Draw a weapon. Rock fighter weapon. Wind chill to your hand. If you played an elemental last turn, gain rush and wind fury. Okay. Fire worm. If you played an elemental last turn, deal 3 damage. Okay. Instructor Fireheart. Discover a spell that costs 1 or more. If you play it this turn, repeat this effect. Draw a nature spell. Or the nature spell also draw an elemental. Rush, lifesteal. Okay. Reduce the cost of your elementals in your hand by 1. Doom Hammer. Lily Pad Lurker. Freeze-Up Battle Cry. Yeah, I know this one. Avalanche. The Brucan. Call upon the power of 2 elementals. Okay. Do you want to queue up a game? So, Brian, you were saying I would cut Brucan in this type of deck. It's too slow to have a good enough payoff for an aggro deck. Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and play a game and I'll spectate while we have, our new Masters Tour qualifier here. Really isn't anything you could add to that. That's the standard card list. When you start to tech in cards, you run the chance of slowing down your win condition. Okay. As soon as I can spectate, I'll have it up on the screen. That goes to our conversation from a couple weeks ago. Favorite entry lines. Oh, of course they do. I'm not even remotely surprised at some of the voice lines. Um, my time there was a lot of questionable conversations. I was even surprised in some of the ratings on the games. When you really listen through all of the talking, it's 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 one of those not safe for young children. To be honest, you'd be one of those people to give funny names. Yes. Definitely. Russian Wind Fury. Wow. So you've got him on the defensive, that's for sure. Deals 3 damage. Okay.
I'm undead, not dead.
Oh, she's annoying. Do you have any silence or anything like that in this deck? I don't remember. I don't remember all your spells.
I must ponder. Now littering. Nature waits for no one but me.
Lily pad is like a pseudo silence. Okay.
You built this for me?
I have not played a lot of shaman decks. So Brian, what decks were you playing in the tourney? Ah, gotcha. Thank you.
Nature waits for no one but me.
That's one of my favorite entry lines. I really enjoy that. I don't like when it's played against me, especially when I'm playing Quest Warrior. How did he get so lucky that he took out the biggest minion?
Frostbite's sharper than bane. Frostbite's sharper than bane.
Well, Thief, you played Thief Rogue. I brought in every fall I played in because it was that strong. Another one I liked was Quest Shaman. Quest Drummond only dropped 2 games out of all the calls you played. Oh, that's good. So do you think Thief Rogue will still be as strong after the nerfs today? I didn't encounter any. Okay. Okay. Thanks, LMTC. I think that's where something like that might be helpful in this particular situation. Ugh. So you think Thief Rogue will be good, just toned down a bit? Feels like not a lot of people are playing Rogue today because they want to try some other stuff. Yeah, I saw, actually, I didn't play any after it went live. All I did is play BGs. I had played my favorite quest warrior right up until the patch went live, and then shut down and tried BGs. And then took a walk very late in the day to get my miles in, and got a little bit sunburnt. Got to be careful. I'm looking a little bit red-faced today. There. One attack. Throw a weapon. It was about 70 degrees when I went walking, but it was very clear, and the UV index was really high. And I should know better to always wear sunblock when I go out. Yeah, probably a lot more pleasant over there. Does it ever like get colder than 80?
I'm undead, not dead.
That's another good entry line. I'm undead, not dead. All right, so I'm beginning to see LMTC, your frustration with this deck. If they've got too much staying power, you just kind of in a bad position. Let's see, it's actually been in the mid 70s in mornings and late at night. Oh, life is tough. One of the things about Arizona is the drastic shifts in temperature between daytime and nighttime. So it's 70 degrees in the daytime, and now it's 30 degrees at night. I mean, a 30 degrees or 42 degrees at night. And that's kind of frustrating. Well, Arizona is part of the Sonoran Desert region, and it is considered the greenest desert in the state. So you don't have like sand dunes and all of that. It's mostly rock and cactus and, like mesquite trees, palo verdes. So it's really, it's just not a bad area to be in as far as the ground. So it's not desert like you'd think of in Africa, like the Sahara Desert. That's mostly sand. And that's one of the things that I really like about it. It is very green. There's a lot of different areas, a lot of mountains around me. So when I go out hiking or running, I mean, we have waterfalls that run year round, especially down in the Grand Canyon. Those are incredible. Exactly. No, we're definitely not Tatooine. There's a lot of green. And LMTC, I don't see very many options for you. I have not watched the Book of Boba Fett yet. And thanks for the reminder. I want to go and see that or watch it. Have you watched it? Oh, yes. I definitely watched The Mandalorian. That was really good. All right. So it's good to know that it's following on the season or onto the storyline. So I'll be real curious to see. Traditional hairspin. Yeah, you're all caught up with it so far. New episode coming out tonight. Oh, okay. Cool. I'll have to watch that in the background tomorrow. I've got a ton of meetings. Yes. So, LMTC, I see exactly why you're frustrated, especially against priests. Um, you ran out of plays. I mean, it just wasn't much left for you to do. So, the Book of Boba Fett is focused on the side characters of Boba Fett and Fennec, but it does feel like a Mando season 2.5. Okay, cool. You know, let's try one more LMTC, please. Getting Stormhammer for turn 5 drop is kind of important for the deck to win. Yeah. And they make references to Mando in the show. Cool. I like when the shows all tie together. I'm a big fan of the whole Marvel storyline from the beginning to the end, and I love how they tie all the stories together. In some cases, use the exact same scenes, so it's pretty cool. Right, I don't think I turned up the game volume quite enough. And then of course I'll forget to turn it down tomorrow, and I'll be in a meeting and they'll realize I'm playing Hearthstone while I'm in a meeting. Made that mistake again this week. Played Rush and Wind Fury. Okay.
Really? It's not too heavy.
So Libram Paladin. No, I have not done that. That was hilarious, and he didn't know how to turn off the cat face. That was probably the funniest thing I have ever seen. Plus, I promise I'm not a cat. Yes. Oh, it was so funny. No, I typically don't use video in my work calls because they start so early. Most of the time, I'm still in my PJs and haven't even got my contacts and still wearing my glasses. So, as a rule, I don't use video anymore for early meetings. And this meeting started at, well, I did the presentation for it at 6 a.m. to prepare. And then I had to present at 10 a.m. But I was still in my pajamas all the way till 10 a.m. It's probably the longest day in my pajamas I had. I mean, they're decent pajamas. It's not like, really nightgown or something. Elemental deals 3 damage.
Perplexing.
Oh, that's good. So essentially, you have to make sure you get a elemental just about every turn.
True strength comes from within.
May the light grant you peace. May the light grant you peace.
Hmm.
I must ponder.
Sharper than veil. For the Alliance and my family.
Ouchie. Alright, that was definitely a lucky pick there.
Swiftly.
Check the news. Someone ran towards cops with a knife and got shot. Oh, that happened at a popular mall here. Suspect is in serious condition. We had something here in Phoenix as well. They had a shootout where a suspect just started shooting at the cops. They shot back and apprehended him as well. But it's like, what are people thinking? Are you just trying to get hurt, or is it suicide by cop, essentially? Exactly. That's why, I mean, just don't do that. Add a copy of. Oh, bugger. But this guy really likes Pallies. This is what I'd love for you to have an Iron Beak Owl.
Lightning.
This matchup seems tough for Shaman if Paladin just curves out well. No, agreed. This is a very difficult. Oops, was right. Oh, way to clear out the board. Thought she died. No, I knew. Frenzy. Stoops 2.
I do love a good study.
Ah. Wow, he is just annoying. Wow. Yeah, so from when we talked, I know that you kept saying priests and pallies were the two. Yeah. Wow, I don't see how you could have played that any differently. I mean, even the little mistake at the end is it's just all about how I mean, they have to get the absolute worst draws and you have to get the absolute best draws to win in that matchup. And Brian was saying I wouldn't queue this deck if Pally is everywhere. Yeah, Big Druid. Oh, that's another one. Yeah. I mean, I would go back to the Libram Pally. You were doing really good with that. That would be my recommendation. Do you still have your Pally deck? I don't know. I'm still seeing a lot of paladins. So now what's the difference, Brian, with Quest Shaman? That's the one with the overload. Okay. So I am going to be right back. I'm gonna let the Buster out because he seems to have to go out. I'll let you guys chat it out and I'll be right back. I see lots of chat. Let me see if I can catch up. Say Owen Victory, what should play then? It's not Libram Paladin or Quest Shaman, yeah, some other synergies. Fun to play, but probably still a meme. I just built it, played 2 games with it, it seems pretty fun. So Ping Mage might be good post nerf. Maybe I'll give that another go. Happy Harpy variant. Alright, let me copy that code. I'll build it too. This isn't a big spell heavy, but someone's been doing well with this list in the top 200 legend. Huh. Alright, I think I managed to catch up. Not sure, why Buster was so fussy all of a sudden. So mage. Flurry. Nope, don't want to convert. Don't. More dress. Okay, I've seen this. The Cthulhu. up, Viper, Arcane, Starspire, or increases the target, hero power, tour guide. Okay. Interesting. I don't even know what to call this. There. At least I'll know when I queue up. Alright, so LMTC, did you want to try another round? Anytime. Oh, hey, I should also do the shout outs since you stream. See if I do this correctly. There we go. Gotta remember to do that. Supposed to be my moderator. Remember the shout outs. Oh, okay. Oh, not that you missed the shout outs, but I know you're a bit down because you're frustrated right now being stuck with Diamond 5. Do you want to try another game though? Oh no's! Hey, oh no's. We were just trying out some new decks. Okay, I'm gonna go back and we're watching LMTC. Come on, there we go. Trying to give him some advice. He's stuck at Diamond 5. So, Onos, after this, I'm going back to Battlegrounds with buddies. I just had a really bad game with Weiss Charge, but trying to get all of the mechanics down. And I think the real problem that I'm having with the buddies is if you pick one that has a real complicated synergy with their buddy, then you're really going to be in a bad shape. All right, and I will once again step away because the dog has to go out yet again. I don't think he's feeling good.
This guy's toast. This guy's toast.
Very sorry. But at least he's not jumping on the keyboard and, you know, turning off music and playing my game for me. So, Onos, yes. When I first sat down and started playing, it was confusing. And for example, with Weiss Charge, Weiss Charge, yes. And he had Buddy Charge. It was, you got a 4 attack, 4 health if you played a minion from your current tavern tier. And it was so confusing to make sure that you always had to play a minion from your current tavern tier to get the buff, but then you couldn't build on all your previous minions, and it was not very fun. So I think as I play more of it, I'm going to be looking for a little bit simpler synergies between the buddy and the hero. I played one with Gale Wing, where all it did is advance your flight path one turn automatically at the end of your turn. And that one I took second place with. And it was a very simple synergy that I think was easier. Why not go combustion for the full clear? I didn't see.
Care to make a wager, friend?
We had the option to pick combustion off orb. Oh. Oh. Is 2 damage.
I can take him. Wait, not all of them.
Job's done.
I can't just sit here. Stormwind needs me.
At least Mordresh can get rid of the stealth. I was planning on dropping Magister. Magister. I like this deck so far.
I wonder.
Mask would have cleared board, or what didn't die would have been frozen. Okay. I tried duels earlier today. That game mode is crazy. Oh, I haven't played duels at all yet.
Target eliminated.
Well, I tried it once in the past, but
Target eliminated.
You wish to match wits with me.
all right. These 2 random enemy minimums. 2 damage, discover a spell. Still think it was better to combust over ignite. Ignite always dilutes your next draws.
Job's done. Stone by stone, Stormwind shall fall. All hands on deck. Give me that. Not what I want.
Yeah, that's gonna be very frustrating. Oh! Wow. Ouchie. Real sorry. No, you're not bad. You just, wow. He got every card he needed at that end. That was, you know, top decking at its finest. Oh. Well, if you want to try one more, then I'm going to go to Battlegrounds. Or are you done feeling, are you maybe feel a little, you know, you're good? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave. Let's go back and see more of these buddies. See if I can get a little bit better interaction. It's tough because Firestone hasn't updated yet with the new heroes and buddies. Oh, you're going to get killed one more? All right. Well, hopefully this is helping a little bit to have multiple people watch. If at least only to get some sympathy that you do seem to be getting playing against some very lucky players.
Let the hunt begin.
Knowledge is power.
Humiliating public. It's not humiliating. I mean, you're making pretty good choices. And I really thought you would have had it on that last one. Yes, I understand. Okay, so just remember LMTC, Mage is Brian's specialty. And oh no, Brian just qualified for the Hearthstone Masters Tournament. So we have a new qualifier. GG! GG boom! That was awesome. Best game. Yeah, Brian, you'll have to tell us when your next tournament is. You'll have,
I'm acting on instinct.
Knowledge is power.
So the Masters tournaments are normally broadcast on YouTube now, isn't it? So I'll have to watch and see if we catch any of your games. I love watching both the Masters tournaments and Grandmasters. Nice, you did. One turn win. Alright, after you cast a spell, let's see what that is. I don't know this card. Arcane Anomaly. Okay. Yep, Masters Tournament is being broadcasted on YouTube. The one I qualified for is happening on February 7th through the 20th. Great! I will watch for you. Although I will be showing at the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show those same dates. Oh, I have the link. I follow all of the YouTube Hearthstone's channels. They don't broadcast every channel, but we can at least follow his progress. It's best if you check my Twitter for updates, but I'll try to let y'all know if my match is being streamed. Awesome. Yes. I know that I'm already following you on Twitter, so it should be good. And we also have Discord. Perfect. Alright, Beast Hunter. I have this deck. Just one more damage. Yeah, but this match, when we watch, it'll be so much more enjoyable to have somebody playing that we know. It's always fun to have someone to root for. After you cast, summon a 4-cost minion. Okay. 2. Summon a random demon companion. Yay.
You look like you love a good deal.
Oh, persistent pathway. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Alright. Use your hero power, then draw a card.
Tusks.
Nice.
Shattering.
Alright, for those who are just joining, we're watching LMTC. He's made it to Diamond 2, struggling for those last games. I know if Pause Reset was still here, he'd bring up that it takes between 90 and 300 games from Diamond 5 to Legend. That's just an estimate. We had that conversation a couple weeks ago. I thought it was really interesting. So after I hit Legend, I went back and added up all the games, and I knew exactly how many games I had total, but that's between both Standard and Wild, and I hit Legend in Wild. But I had 119 games played. But I did play some games in Standard. So I'm not trying to break your concentration, LMTC, but about how many games do you think you've played since you hit Diamond 5? That's a good card.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
20? You got a lot more games to play. I mean, I was fortunate, sort of fortunate, that when I did finally get to Legend, is I had the opportunity to just sit and play because I really couldn't do much else. Ah. Ah. Face under and the nuts. Oh man. Wow. You know, I do feel really bad. I mean, all right. I think we're gonna leave now. I really want to go back and try some battlegrounds. Yeah, I know. All right. So back to, back to the climb. see these synergies for buddies. I know who not to pick this time. So I did watch some of the reveals. I saw what Slissa and Educated Collins were playing. But the thing that really wasn't clear is, oh wait, let me see. Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion win for your Divine Shield and Taunt. Okay. I like him. I don't like... This one was confusing. After your hero power fires, give adjacent minion stats equal to the damage dealt. I think he's going to be the best one, but what is his? Wingman always immune while attacking for one attack only. And I think he's going to be the best. My favorite buddy is Yogg's. One because... Aha. Gotcha. I didn't quite get his. I didn't select it with my previous game.
Let us see how long you last.
So, passives.
A modest purchase.
Alright. Yes, I agree, Brian. I had a streak where I just could not get above Diamond 5. I thought I would never make it. And then I just decided that you just have to keep playing games. And I developed this attitude that the game is pretty much predetermined. I think we had this conversation. You know, the game, it just sets you up. But you have to play through.
But you must remain relentless, Commander.
I'll refrain from the Ignite picks in the future. Hey, LMTC, would you mind getting Buster? I hope he's had enough time out now. Thank you so much. I should have gone and got him before I started the Battlegrounds. Oh, that's true. Alright. Yes. I hope they're doing well. My new schedule, I had to feed everybody before I sat down to stream.
Stay vigilant.
I'm hoping this is going to work a little better with my work schedule, and I hope the animals will be able to adjust.
A modest purchase.
Let's see what we got. Lots of pirates. Yes, the game wants me to go pirates. Can't wait till it gets to the summertime again here in Arizona. I know it sounds bad to be wishing for 115 degrees, but I'm really hoping that once it hits that my hands will feel much better and we'll get rid of this constant cold feeling. All right. Let's see. So, do this. And do this to make it easier. Going to freeze because there's still a pirate there. Even though I don't have the one that buffs every time you play a pirate, 3 gold can be nice to pull out of your pocket. Let's see, what's my percentage at? 52%. I don't know how they call, or is it by bracket, I guess. I mean, I guess this one looks like it's 52%. And then this one will be when you get your golden buddy. And then my buddies give a random friend women, so death rattle. Okay. So it'll keep granting that to all my pirates. Seems reasonable. But it also doesn't involve me paying close attention to the level like that last one I played. Now I can just go for all the pirates. Wow, how did he get so many pirates? Oh, that was a lucky trade, and that was a lucky trade. Oh, that's Millhouse. I didn't recognize him with that hero skin. Alright. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to level. I'm going to spin. No benefit. I'm not going to freeze the second time. 1 is enough. And what's our percentage? 76. And what's he got? Demons. Ooh. We'll see. Really need to get our buddy now, otherwise I'm going to be behind.
At least you can try again.
Alright. Buddy bar goes up for number of kills. Yes. That's what my understanding is. So you see it rising as there's that every time they attack. And he got his, and I should get mine. Yep. But there's some cases where you can lose percentage. And I haven't figured out when it's happened, but I did have it happen. Alright. So I have to take up a slot for my buddy. I'm not going to get the Molten Rock, even though I love playing the Molten Rock. I really need the other pirates. So anytime you pop Divine Shield, deal damage, or kill minions, the percentage goes up. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Oh, there we go. Preset. And then we'll start going for triples. Yeah, it's not difficult to get the buddy or to get the golden buddy. It seems to happen pretty quickly. I wonder if it wouldn't be best to put him... Nope, nope, nope. There. Although, with him, it might actually be better. What is his buddy? Alright, we're not going to get to that one. Alright, so one of my minions should now have the Wind Fury. Alright, so by him. Not the one I want. Alright. So let's sell him. Sell him.
You wanna talk?
Buff.
So many shinies.
I don't have any golden minions yet. So I thought, oh, it's not permanent though. I thought that was supposed to be a permanent effect. So then I think the best thing to do is to play him on the left. So that when he dies, another minion will get that effect. Alright, I thought it persisted after the battle. That's a little confusing. Oh, that must be the golden one.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Alright. Alright, so now he gave it to my, okay, I see how that mechanic works. What is... He doesn't have his buddy? Oh, he just got it. Oh, that was ouchie. Alright, I need more pirates. If I survive.
Did you expect comfort?
Okay,
On your feet. Rule number
there we go.
3 of the same minion will get you a triple.
One,
I love catching some waves.
obviously. I agree. We need the armor system back. None of these is gonna help. Alright.
Separate the chaff. A modest purchase. Separate the chaff. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single minion.
I could put this first. Oh, it might actually work. Yeah, I think the armor system, while it seemed a little counterintuitive at first, it did seem to balance out the game a little bit better.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Yeah, I felt it really balanced out the whole game. Oh, I got lucky here. You know, I think my poison strategy was the right way to go. Alright, we'll run with it. Even though it's not a pirate.
A certain knack for violence.
Do this.
The brokers will pay handsomely for this specimen.
This be the life.
Alright. Not sure, she's way over there. So we get the 4. Okay. Let's see, did we go against him before? Yeah, he had demons and a Quillbore before. Let's see if this shows up. It's supposed to. Huh. But it's not. I'll have to fix that, and I'm pretty sure I know how to fix that. Balloon. No. Cooking. Yeah, I don't think the dogs like this new schedule. This is the time when I would normally be feeding them or cooking for them, paying attention to them. I tried to do that beforehand. We'll see how it works. If they continue to, not adjust, then I'll have to make some tweaks, but we'll give it a few weeks.
Traverse your fortune.
Yes. Yeah, I'm getting some good trades with this. Still only giving me a 0.7 chance of winning. Ooh, a shiny. All right, the buddy for the win. That was awesome. I took that with a 0.7% chance of winning, according to Firestone.
But you must remain
Nice.
relentless, Commander.
All right. So, I just need more pirates. I'm not gonna level. Surprised we didn't get our golden buddies yet. Okay, well maybe she'll make them golden. All right. So now they'll start buffing. Yeah, I mean, the 0.7% chance, we killed them. That's definitely a play of the game.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yes, I am definitely slouching. Thanks, LMTC. And thanks for getting, the buster. Uh-oh, I don't think we're gonna get as lucky for this one. Oh well, they killed us. I didn't even get my golden buddy. Alright. But once I figured out that mechanic, it made a little, still made a little bit easier. Alright. Let's heal her up. Almost knocked my water over. Good thing there's a top on it. I'm a little bit klutzy with my hands. Okay, gonna be lurking now. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Brian. Yep, see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the help. And congratulations again. Alright. Next hero power makes the target golden and awaken 1 turn faster. Make him dormant. You can use your hero power a sec extra time each turn. Your friendly minion each type after you buy a minion, gain +1/+1. So it doesn't match to just the. I'm thinking him or him. And no mechs, pirates, or elementals. Oh, well, that's just... I'm ready to do that then.
The new commander.
Alright.
You lost.
So really the choices are going to be Murlocs or demons. Well, I have better luck with demons. So we're going to definitely have somebody who goes poison Murloc, I bet. And I may switch. We'll see.
Rule number 1. Always have an exit strategy.
Alright, who do we get?
You have for violence.
Spin. Buster started doing that low whine again.
Do not stop now, Commander.
But at least he's not scratching at the gate saying, I need to go back out. That's always a good thing. Alright.
Merely a scratch. You
So, how many pets do I have? Okay. So I currently have 4 horses, 2 dogs, and 7 chickens. And then LMTC. How many little LMTCs do you have?
Rule number 10. Hire
Want that.
to survive.
30. Wow. A very solid number. So yes, so we're out in the boonies and have a lot of animals. We also have a lot of predators. We've lost a few quail to a bobcat. One just magically disappeared. We have no idea what happened to it. I swear I'm out walking my dog and I saw one across the street. You can barely handle one dog. I think it's a little easier when you're out away from the city.
Battleground.
Let's see.
A modest purchase.
I mean, we have a lot of space here, and we can just let the dogs out to roam. They're pretty good. The little dog, the puppy, she is a little more energetic. So she goes on walks with me in the morning. We go climb the mountains. There's a nice mountain path that I take her on, and then I tire her out pretty good in the morning, and she's pretty chill now. And then the old dog, I've had him for 15 years. And they said he was 3 years old when I got him. So I have no idea how old he really is.
Do not
And he's pretty easy to care for. He just wants attention. Ah, that's where all the demons were. At one point, I had 12 rescue dogs that I was caring for at my house. That was a bit much. I don't want to have that.
Half for
And at the old house, I had 26 horses. When I started working for Blizzard, I downsized oops, wrong way. This one. I dramatically downsized the number of horses that I had. And that was tough because I downsized to about 7 and then just attrition. A few of them were injured. I had a very large facility where I used to live, and I trained and showed horses for endurance. I did some dressage. I boarded some horses. So it was just what I did. It was my business. But I've since retired from that. Now I'm just enjoying being an owner. One of my horses I have in full-time training. So I don't care for him. I pay somebody else to care and train for him now. And to be honest, I think I enjoy being an owner more than being the trainer. It is nice when I go ride now. I'm not the one that has to tack the horse up, clean the horse up. I feel very spoiled when I go ride.
stay vigilant or fail blind.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna level. Gotta make sure I played my buddy.
Better to hire a recruit than go shopping for more.
All right, not gonna get much benefit from him this first run. Buy a minion. So we're going against Shutterwalk. He's got Murlocs. All right. So I think that this synergy with the hero power and the buddy is a little bit better than some of the others. Or a little bit easier to play. I mean, it's going to happen. So is it he gains +1/1? Yeah, that would be how I interpret this. So when I buy a minion, he gets +1/+1. And then the golden version should
The jailer
triple or double that at least. Alright, but I gotta get to the next turn to see how it plays out. What do you mean? Alright, sorry, just Puppy decided to go inspect the computer for some reason.
all this
I always get concerned when they just walk behind the computer and I can't see what they're doing. Come on, give me some demons! I'm just gonna do this because otherwise I'm gonna just spin through everything and not take advantage. Alright, well there's at least a demon. I'm gonna buff this guy. Hello. No, it's not worth. Okay. I could do something with this, especially the Defender of Argus. Let's see how it plays out if we survive. They're still Oh, there's still a damage cap, so we at least have one more turn. Maybe I can build on something. It seems to be all about buying as many minions as possible.
At least you can try again.
What is... At the end of your turn, adjacent minions copy this minion's attack. Oh, ouchie. That seems a lot more powerful than mine. Wow. Alright.
Scratch. You will be fine.
So, I'm gonna do this. Here's what I'm thinking here. This.
Another satisfied.
This. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what she said. Yes, that is what I said. Oh my gosh.
My shield for Argus.
Apparently, you have a plan.
Damn them so bad! The ring of death!
Alright, and next time I'm going to level up.
Rule number one.
Ah,
Always have an
yes, thank you. I know I walked right into that one. But that's okay. I understand. That group occasionally. I guess I just have to be careful not to say that or make those comments on calls at work, because that doesn't go over so well. All right. Well, this is the first stream at this time. So far, I think it's pretty good. Oh, you'll have to try that when your contract is about to end. Yeah, there you go. Some people are going to be like, you shouldn't be saying that here. All right, but I am going to end for tonight. It's already been 2 hours. I always love how this just flies by. I'm going to see if any of my friends are still streaming. Oh, let's go raid Veggie Tray. So I will. So Veggie Tray plays a whole bunch of games and does live music as well. Veggie Tray, and right now is playing Valorant. All right. Let's go.
I've roamed and ran sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. Hey Smurf, welcome. Raiders, thanks for the raid. How are you doing? This land is your land. This land